Back with John Cotton-Dean from CLETA. Another Foodapalooza event is coming up later this month. This is called the Farm to School edition. John's here to tell us all about it.
First of all, for those folks that hear that word, but they don't really know what it means and what you're doing.
It's a great word. I like it.
It is a great word. Yeah. What is it?
So it's really just a celebration of local food in central Louisiana. It's a celebration of the farmers that grow our food, a celebration of the food that we can eat that again is locally grown, and it's a way for people to share resources, share knowledge, and figure out how they can be more involved in the local food economy here in central Louisiana.
And it's wonderful because it teaches the children where the food actually comes from.
Yeah, that's right. And you know, when you said children, that's specifically what this Foodapalooza is all about. Yeah. So this is Foodapalooza, the Farm to School edition. So we're talking about how to get locally grown food into our schools, whether it's the school district or directly the schools. And this is important for nutrition education, healthy eating, eating at home as well in the school, and whether you're a teacher, a farmer, or a parent, or a student, or just somebody who's an advocate, this is the event for you.
And then this has actually happened with a small group of farmers in rural Mississippi. They will be here sharing their story.
That's right, Indian Springs Farmers Association. They actually spoke at the second Foodapalooza back in 2014, and they were just a hit. And they touched a little bit upon how they made farm to school happen in rural Mississippi and rural Louisiana. So they're going to share their story, and then again, this is Tuesday, July 14th from 9:30 to 3:30. So after the keynote presentation, the city has donated trolleys. They're historic trolleys, and we're going to go on a farm tour. And so again, this is free.
Idea.
We're going to see Inglewood Farm, Graywalk Farms, and the Pineville Youth Center, so we can see a youth garden. In the meantime, we're going to have presentations on the trolleys from local, regional, and national youth garden leaders and nutrition education leaders. I mean, it's going to be really a unique, one-of-a-kind event that I've never seen across the country. So we're lucky here in central Louisiana.
Yeah, You've got some other sponsors that are helping you with this event.
That's right. We're working closely with the LSU Ag Center. And you know, as we've progressed, and we're on our third year of the Central Louisiana Local Foods Initiative. And so this is, you know, working with the LSU Ag Center, we're starting to see some more collaboration with them in the last few years, and that's really something that's really helped both of us.
Well, it's wonderful to see the community gardens growing.
That's right.
You go by Canterbury House, they have a garden. The Food Bank has a garden. Pineville Youth Center, I understand, has a wonderful garden.
A wonderful garden and a wonderful youth program around the garden, and that's something that, as a resource, can be shared across the state.
So those kids are growing that food, taking that home, and cooking it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you kind of hope to accomplish? What's kind of the goal from the event the 14th?
Yeah, my goal is for school administrators, for parents, for students to come to this meeting, come to the day, realize that it is important to include local food at schools. It is important for children to eat healthy food. And you know, you don't have to think about everybody eating local food tomorrow. You just need to think about what's the next step to make that long-term vision happen.
Because such a small amount of money purchased locally just means so much.
That's right. I mean, we say this every time, but if every household in central Louisiana spent just $5 a week on food that's grown here in central Louisiana, our farmers would retain over $91 million annually.
Isn't that wonderful?
It's incredible.
That's a good thing.
It's incredible.
Makes a big difference. The event, the Foodapalooza event, John, back in February, I believe. How did that go?
It was great, and so that was just the general Foodapalooza, just workshops, and we included a beer making workshop, which everybody remembers fondly. And so that was a great event. About close to 100 people attended. It was strong participation. So we're just following that up. We have the Foodapalooza is a great brand, just like Fresh Central, grown in the heart of Louisiana is. So, you know, who would have thought 3 years ago in central Louisiana we'd be hosting multiple Foodapaloozas in 1 year?
I tell you what, it's fun. You know, and I hit the little farmer's market in Pineville last Thursday, bought a little eggplant about the size of my thumb, a little bit larger. The gentleman shared how to cook it. It's just wonderful. I've never had that before.
And just to meet the farmers, and our farmers markets are growing across the region. It's really just incredible.
Oh, it is incredible. So looking forward to that. Okay, again, this is taking place at the Coughlin Saunders Performing Arts Center. When and what time?
So again, that's downtown Alexandria, July 14th. That's a Tuesday from 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., which is followed by a happy hour networking session featuring Broken Wheel Brewing beer. And again, this is free. You can register for free at freshcentral.org and go to Fresh Central for specific information too.
It is free, but registration is important, right?
It is important, so we'll know how much lunch we'll be able to offer because Good People Kitchen here in Alexandria, which include local food in their menus, it's a great restaurant, they're catering the lunch.
Wonderful.
So this is going to be just an incredible event.
Great. Thanks so much for joining
Thanks
us.
for coming, John. Foodapalooza, the Farm to School Edition, July 14th, and more to come. We're going to visit with Kelly West when we return.